Over 80 years since the original King Kong came out, the Empire State Building has been world famous. And as Jeff Glor reports, New York's legendary skyscraper got a brand new look in 2012 with a new kind of star power.
Last month in Manhattan, looking up meant seeing the city in a different light.
Yeah.
Hundreds of them, actually. All new, all LED. And all unveiled for the first time during an historic light show at the Empire State Building. The brightest moment this building has ever seen.
You know, I didn't even know that there was 16 million colors available.
Bruno Biasiata is the CEO and president of Philips Lighting, charged with transforming one of the world's most recognizable buildings by replacing 456 traditional light fixtures with more than 1,200 LEDs.
For those looking at the building, this is going to be a significant change.
It will, because, you know, really, the Empire State Building is going to have the opportunity to really light up close to 2 acres of their tower and facade with very, very dynamic lighting. And undo that all with a touch of a button.
How about the top of the Empire State Building?
Oh, yes, that's perfect. It's the nearest thing to heaven we have in New York.
Since 1976, the Empire State Building has had colored lights. Green for St. Patrick's Day, red, white, and blue on the anniversary of 9/11, and in November, a Thanksgiving theme. But the lights were always limited to just a few colors, and each fixture had to be manually covered with a colored gel screen. Now the effects are computer programmed, remote controlled, and 73% more energy efficient. So we're up here on the 72nd floor of the Empire State Building right now, and this is an up-close look at what these new lights look like. Workers have been up here swapping these out since early June. They started on the 70th floor and installed 7 sections of lights ending at the building's halo. The new bulbs are capable of emitting colors 5 to 8 times stronger than those in the past.
I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Anthony Melkin manages the Empire State Building.
I don't have to tell you the Empire State Building is iconic.
Look.
It's a gorgeous building. People know it around the world. For those concerned that it will become too bright or too much of a show, your response is?
You know, LEDs are all over the skyline of Manhattan now. So in fact, the Empire State Building, you could say, has been a little behind. No one has done it quite the way we have. But rest assured, we're actually projecting the lights on the building, not out onto the city, so no one's going to have to shield his or her eyes.
You don't want this to be a circus.
It is the world's most famous office building. It's the icon of the New York City landscape, and we're not going to mess around with that.
Melkin also promises no commercials, no screens, and no logos. Just inspiring lights at night for a city that never sleeps. For CBS This Morning, I'm Jeff Glor, New York.
One more reason to love New York.
I was going to say, building seems to be in good hands with Mr. Melkin. He's very particular about what he does with the building. I think that's good.
Loved it. Loved the music in that piece, too.
Yeah.
Good stuff.